Hello, 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 everybody. Something a little out of the ordinary. Hi, Bird and Bloom. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm doing something a little out of the ordinary today. Many of you know that I used to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 12 years. And I am weeding out, downsizing, and clearing out. So, let's see. Yeah. Um, I'm selling off. So if anybody needs paper, we're selling cardstock today. I think I don't know what the going price is for Stampin' Up! Cardstock, but you have 24 sheets of Blushing Bride here, brand new in the package. Blushing Bride is I believe, is retired. I don't think you can get it anymore. And so we're going to be running that for $8. If you go on eBay, they're going like 12, 14 for retired papers, that kind of thing. I just need to clear out. I need to get rid of some things, and I also have stamp sets, die sets, punches, you name it, I've got it, and probably can either go get it and run it or reach for it over here. This one is Blushing Bride. It is 8.5 by 11, 24 sheets. You see it's acid free, lignin free, and we're running it for $8. And so I am going to move it over to the stage. And I'm going to duplicate it first so we get a number one. And here's what we got. And I'll just go through it and we can go back through it and whatnot. This is Blushing Bride and it is running. Uh-oh, I put it on sudden death. Woo! Okay, we didn't want to do that, so I'm going to have to edit that. I'm going to have to edit that one. Ah, how did that go? I mean, that's just fine. Let's see. I am going to restart and then I'm going to edit. We are taking that off of sudden death. Oh my gosh. We will allow pre-bids though. And so it needs to remove from stage. Why are we not? Am I having trouble already? Ah. Zero bids not started. Full cardstock package. Number edit. Number one. Okay. And then we're going to take it sudden death mode off. Update the listing. And I think now we're good. There we go. This is Blushing Bride. It is a full package. It is the only full package. Let's see. Yeah, that's the only Blushing Bride I have. So, yeah, that's a full package. All right. And then we'll put that back down. And the next one I have is Pecan Pie. Pecan Pie was an in color. It's sort of almost craft paper color, almost, but it's a much nicer paper. You can see that it's tighter. This is a full package in the wrapping. Am I on spot with the price, you guys? I'm not sure. I have not been online to see how much they run, but I was assuming that they're up in the $10-12 range now. And I do combine shipping and refund overages. All right, this is a mixed bag here. This is Balmy Blue. And this is not a full package, but there's enough sheets to make a full package. There is two separate packages. So there are at least 24 sheets. But since the packages are open, I'm going to reduce this group down to 7. And edit. I'm going to reduce this down to 7. I have not counted the paper, but I can if you need me to. Balmy Blue, and it's running. It's one of my favorite colors. There are. Let's say 10. There's at least 25. All right. Balmy Blue. And what's in the next section? We have some Blackberry Bliss. This is a partial package. This is just one. I think I have some full packages. I'm just going to pull these aside unless somebody wants 3 sheets for $1. 3 sheets for $1 of Blackberry Bliss. Right. And then I have, this one has 1 or 2 pieces missing. This one will also go for 7. This is Cajun Craze. We have 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, at least 18 pages here. Okay, $7 and the start option. It's running. This is an open package, even though the title says full package. Just so you know. All right. This is a cinnamon cider, full package, never opened. Cinnamon cider, $8 or start option. We are going to set back up at $8. Okay, the listing and it's running. Stampin' Up paper is extremely expensive. It's a very high-end paper, wonderful for making your cards. And okay. We have a partial package of Coastal Cabana and some scraps. Looks like maybe 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, half a pack. Let's do this at $4. Restart. I gotta restart so I can edit. Let's do this at $4. Date the listing. I will refund overages on shipping too, guys. There you go. This one's running $4. Coastal Cabana. I don't know if that. I don't know. I have not kept up since I stopped about 4 years ago. So I've been on knickknacks here for going on 2 years. It'll be 2 years in November. Will it be 3 in November? I forget. Anyway, since the very beginning, so it might. This is crumb cake. Another half of a package. One is for 4. Crumb cake. All right. This is a nearly full package of crushed curry. Nearly full. It has maybe 5 or 6 sheets gone from it. Maybe a few more, but we'll still run it at half price. $4 crushed curry. Need some more people in here. Where's all our stampers people? This is Petal Pink. This has scraps. This has some scored pieces in it for making a specific card. All set to go for that card kit. If anyone's interested in that, I will run for $4. We've got some full sheets and some half sheets. Well, 3/4 sheets. All right. Let's see what else. We have no Daffodil Delight. We have no Early Espresso. We have nothing. And then we have Flirty Flamingo. I mean, wow. Flirty Flamingo. Don't you just love the names of their colors? $4. It's running. Flirty Flamingo. I am broadcasting over to my Facebook page. I used to be a Stampin' Up demonstrator. It used to be called Robin's Nest Creations. And I was a $100,000 seller. And I just fell in love with thrifting and reselling. So that's where we changed our point of view. We have Fresh Freesia. This is, I'm sure this is retired, but it's a beautiful color. This one is, I have a half package and I have a full package. I would run both together for 12, or I would run the full package for 8 and the half package for 4. Right. How about some Garden Green? Garden Green. This is an opened package, $4. Garden Green. Christmas is coming. All right. Let's see. Here's another purple. I think this is Gorgeous Grape. Is. And I do have a little embossed piece in here. It's a card front. Hello, Thrifty Gypsy. Welcome in. I would run this for $4. It has about 10, maybe 12 sheets, maybe a half a package. $4. Just let me know. So you run and I will run. Let's see, we're at G. Next thing is H. So what have we got on H? Well, we're still on G. We have gray granites. We have, this is nearly full, and this is a partial here. And then I have a totally full sealed gray granite. So we can do $8 on either the 2 pieces here. You're actually getting more than 24 sheets with the open packages, or the 24 sheet closed package, and they're $8. Excuse me, after I edit them, up to 8. Your choice, opened or closed. They're running. If you want me to count them, I will. But this one I know has 24 sheets in. Gray granite. One of your basic colors. All right, G. Oh, there's also some. Is this not the same color? Okay. I also have some non-Stampin' Up cardstock that we can go through too. This is Highland Heather as opposed to Gorgeous Grape. It is, yeah, it's about a half package, and then there's some card front cuts, half sheets here. So this one would run for 4. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I have one set up for 4 over here. I do not. Why not? Restart. I'm going to edit this item and write half package or open. I'll write open. Open cardstock package, $4. Update the listing and move it to the stage. It's running. All right. Those of you that are over on Facebook, if you're interested in any of the purchasing any of this, come on over to niknax.net, register to bid, and look for Robin's Nest resale, and you'll find my auction running live, and you can come in and bid, and you can also just come in and watch if you want. This is mint macaron, partial package, opens and open, so it's running for 4. Let's go on that. You won't get prices like this if you order from their catalog. Hibiscus, welcome in, welcome in. All right. Let's move on to the next. That one is empty. Misty Moonlight is completely empty. Old Olive, that's the old standby. All right, we have an open pack. Let's see if I can get these sheets in the open pack. Okay. Oh. All right. Oh. Go down in there. Go in there nice. Play nice here. No wrinkling or kinking. There we go. And then there's like a third of a sheet. This is $4. And it's running. Old Olive. And then this is a full package. This is a full package of cardstock. Old Olive. Let's get it right side up. 24 sheets. And it is running. Hi. Okay. And Adina, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're looking for a specific color, let me know. I might be able to pull it out of here. This is Orchid Oasis. Oh, what a pretty color. I'm going to turn it upside down because it's an open, but it's nearly full open. Even though it's open, we're going to move a open package one over here and sell it for $4. Let's see, where did it go? Open package, move to stage. There we go. It's running $4. Orchid Oasis. We're at the O. What's next? Oh, what's next? Oh, oh. Oh my goodness, this is a fun color. Two sealed packages of parakeet party. Now, isn't that wild? Woo! All right, let's go find a full package. Move to stage. We are going to restart the auction. This is for one full package, parakeet party. Still sealed. Never used. Stored in a filing cabinet. So now we have an open package and a full package of pale papaya. Pale papaya. Let's do the half package. Where did it go? Auction. Open. Move to stage. We will run it from here. And $4 for nearly full. It's probably missing like 5 sheets or something like that on it. It's more than half of a package. Pale papaya. And if that would focus, you might be able to read it. There we go. All right. And then a full package of pale papaya. Anybody interested? Let's restart. And it's running. Full package of pale papaya. Alrighty, we're getting down to these. What do we have next? This is another green of some sort. This is Pear Pizzazz. Pear Pizzazz is one of the original colors that was around when I first started. This is an open package. It's about half. Stage $4. It's running. It's running Pear Pizzazz. Old Olive, Pear Pizzazz, and certainly celery were ones that I remember when I first started. All right. Let's see if there's any more. That's just okay. There are 2 full packages and 1 partial package. Let's do the open one first because that's what's already up on the stage. This is pumpkin pie. This has been around forever. I don't know if it's still around, but my goodness, this has been around forever. And this one is running $4. Open package. All right. I have 2 packages of pumpkin pie completely sealed. I'd run 1 package for $8 or 2 packages for $14. Any interest there? And I think that's all of the cardstock that I have, at least in this box. All right. Are you interested in stamp sets? I have retired sets. I have up to about 4-year-old sets. So let me see. Well, we're just gonna grab some, and as I put them back, we'll know that's where we are. Let's see. We have Celebrating You. That is a I don't even remember what they call it. Rubber mounted cling set. I have Bewitching, one stamp to use. Begin with a Dream, never used, never mounted, never used. Begin with a Dream. This is a stamp set from inside of a paper pumpkin. This was the On the Horizon paper, I believe. What's the name of this? Beyond the Horizon. Okay, so March of 2022. It's only been 4 years ago. See, time flies when you're having fun. All right, so we'll go back in. Boy, I'm going to get into trouble because all of this stuff is piled up here on top of things. I shouldn't have done that. Let's see if I can clean some of this up in order to get in here safely. Wowza. What do we got in? Oh, there's cards. Hey, you want to buy greeting cards? These are patterns for greeting cards. We don't want to get rid of those. Oh my gosh. Quite the feet that somebody made. All right. So we're going to pull here. Yeah, and everything else is going to collapse right on it. There we go. Why not have a catastrophe? All right. All right, Desert Details. Desert Details. We have that. The Southwestern Flare. It's been mounted up, but I don't think it's been used. And if it has, not very much. Dandelion Wishes. I liked that one. That's definitely used. The stamp sets I'll let go for $8. I paid $15 and up. Dragonfly Garden, never used. Daisy Garden, I think maybe I inked this up once. Daffodil Daydream, I used quite a bit, but I keep my stuff in pretty good shape. I used the one flower. How about that? Color and Contour. This is a photopolymer set. Let's open it up and see if it's been used. Nope. All right. Cup of tea. I don't think I ever used this either. Nope, unused. This is a stamp set from Changes Beautiful. And it's just the sentiments from the cards. Looks like there's some butterfly stamps and a sentiment. It's not in here. Never mind. I must have used it and put it somewhere. Charming Sentiments. These are always good to use, and I have used a couple. And they are stained, but they stamp perfectly, and you can still see through them. And at $8, you're getting a bargain. All right. Do we want to see any more of these, or is there interest out there? Because I don't want to sit here and pull stuff if nobody wants any. I have 10 to 12 years worth of stamp sets. So, I can go on and on and on. Or we can switch over to jewelry. and hard goods. Let me know. I have a library cart and 3 bookshelves full of stamp sets. So let me know. I could sit here for probably 3 days showing you all that. I have a couple. We'll just go with what's here on top. This is a metal mesh bag. It is vintage. It has 2 pockets in it. I believe this was for a compact because it has a little powder in there. And this was probably for a lipstick over here. And then, you know, your handkerchief in here. I have yet to find a maker on this bag. I do not see one. No tag in there. So we are kind of stuck with that. It does have powder residue. Not any drug or anything like that. Just facial powder. I would run this for 8. And then we have this one. It's like a satin bag with a textured top. And let's see if we have a tag inside. We do. I don't know if I can get it out, but we do. This is Dover, made in Taiwan, ROC. We'll run that for 8. All right. All right. I will just make a decision here. We're just gonna take some of the things that I have sitting out. This is Indiana Glass Redbird. Just so you know, this particular one is flashed, but they flash triple flash is what they call it. Very thick flashing on it. I see no rub throughs at all on it. And I have it set to sell at 15. I'll run it, start it here at 10 if anybody's interested. The Fenton Bell, no clanger, signed Amy S. with an optic. Optic look, optic texture on it. There are flea bites, but these are on the mold excess. When they blow this into a mold and then they press down the top, some of the glass squishes out on the edge, and undoubtedly that's going to be so thin and fragile that it's going to chip. It is hand painted, marked Amy S. She is a Fenton designer. You can look her up. She's painted on 2 sides, and she does not have her original clanger, and the hook is there for it. I'm trying to see if the hook is broken or if it is. Let me see if we can see if it's useful here. I just cannot see it. All right, let me look again. I'm not seeing it, and I can't get my I wish I could see whether there's a loop in that or not. I'm pretty sure there is, but I'm not positive. Anyway, in my research had shown that the bell is valuable even without the clapper for a reduced, about a 10% reduction. So I would start her at 10. Cobalt Blue, Amy S. Fenton Painter. No chips and cracks on the bell itself, just tiny little roughness on the mold excess. This is a hand blown top hat with a confetti pattern, art glass. Here's the puntal. No chips or cracks, completely smooth all the way around. Beautiful piece. I'd started at 10. And these are marked Made in USA. When I look them up, they say they're Bakelite. However, my test for Bakelite did not show that. Where did my test? Here's what my test came out looking like. So I just cannot say that that changed from pink to yellow. But that's the color of the test that came out. I did try it in a couple other places. Still, no color change. Now there is a hint of yellow there, but gosh, I think it's supposed to change to a dark yellow. But there are 5 of these. I would sell them for $5 each, or all 5 for $20. All right, we're going to put those back over. All right, I'm going to shove the paper out of the way, and then we're going to pull some jewelry over. I'm just going to try to go through boxes at a time. And where is my newest box? I'm going to put this one up here, and I will bring a bust over. This is not signed or inventoried yet, but it is glass and shell. I don't know, it might be stone too, so let me check. And those may be, I think they are possible. They're like a milky blue. They could be aquamarine. Hello, Casey. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you. We just went through some Stampin' Up merchandise, and I showed some Bakelite ashtrays purported to be Bakelite. My test is not proving that out. They sure do look like Bakelite. They're marked USA on the bottom. They remind me of the trays we had in the cafeteria at school. Also, it reminds me, this is going to be of a bowling ball. So you know what? We're going to run one of these for a raid. Let me see. We got to add one here. There. I'll show you my test results. I'm going to put raid and $1. I combine shipping and refund overages, and here is my results of the test. So I would say that was negative for Bakelite, but it is still a vintage piece. It's running $1. And if you want more, I have 4 more. Alrighty, thank you. While the rest of you are in here, I did have an Indiana glass bird. She is flashed, but they say it is triple flashed. And I see no breakthroughs on any of the color here. So is at her side, she'd run for 10. And so now let's bring over some of this jewelry that I've been kind of just sitting here, sitting on top of. This piece here, I was going to test and see if this is stone or glass or what. Let's try these. Blue stones are glass. And the white ones should also test up in that range because I believe they are shell. All right, so they both could be shell, but I don't think blue shell come out there. But I would run that one starting at 10. It's got a gigantic, and I mean gigantic, heavy-duty magnet clasp there. Just a beautiful piece. They have the blue set like what is illusion beads. I was trying to think of the name of that. Let's see. Let's put this 10 and a necklace. And maybe a picture. There we go. And we'll publish. I combined shipping and refund overages, but it is set on a flat rate right now. So there you go. This one's running. Any interest? This measures. Oh, I should have measured that first before I put it up there. This is a 20-inch. 20-inch, 4-layer, 5-layer actually. There's 2 layers of blue and 3 layers of shell. All right, we will put that off to the side. I always have trouble finding a side place to put them when they don't sell. Anything that now, okay, guys, I have a $40 price tag on here, and I just want to show you why. This is vintage plastic. This is called fruit salad, or a lot of people call it tutti frutti. I just picked this up. Look at the apples, pears, cherries, leaves. They are so awesome. I think that's no, I guess that's another pear. But when you light it up, watch this. Let me see, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Well, look at that glow. Lucite glow. Lucite Tutti Frutti. It's going to start at, I'm asking 40 at my craft mall, and my antique mall, and I did sell the other one for $30. So we'll run this one at 25. Let me see. We're going to duplicate. We are going to edit the item to 25. Anybody's interested? If not, we're just going to take it up to the antique mall, sell it there. It's beautiful. It is. I didn't write the length, but it is also. It is a 24. Beautiful condition. Ready to go. $25. Starting. Sorry to start out with such a high-end piece, but it's all right. In here. All righty. This is another statement piece that I found. This is Premier Designs. And it's actually two of their pieces in one. This is the Hampton necklace with a mesmerized pendant enhancer style. So here is the necklace. Look at all the lovely chains, caged rhinestones on the way up, silver tone, copper tone. I think there's a little gold tone in there, maybe just silver and copper. Having trouble. Here's the top, and you can just make this. You can add into this at the bottom. You can move that pendant around to fit in here and then hang it like so. This is just the way I put it on here so that I can get it on the bus because it is very long. It is not marked as to length. Oh my gosh. Why, Robin? Why? 24, and then we have another. Let's see. Another 8 inches. 24 and 8 is 32. Just as it's sitting right here, and then you got overlap of about 12 more inches if you wanted to. I wonder if you could loop it into a belt. But now I have to show you this mesmerized enhancer. Look at here. There's the back and the Premier Design crown. This is a newer Premier Design piece, a little more contemporary, magnet closure. And like I said, we can move that. Let's move that up here just to show you what it looks like up there. It is a pretty stout magnet. All right, here we go. All right. And that one can run at $12. Let me edit. Take the listing. It's going round and round and round. Okay, there we go. It's running. Premier Designs, 2 pieces. Hampton necklace and the Mesmerizer enhancer pendant. Alrighty. Sorry, I have to put them back in their bags or they get all tangled up. Isn't that something? All right, this is Anthropology. Okay, this is Anthropology. It is their Anne, A-N-N-E floral necklace. Now, I will tell you this necklace did have a pink velvet ribbon running through the chain. I had to take it out. It was so disgustingly dirty, and there's no way to get that clean and then put it back in there. So we have it minus the ribbon. I have it at a $15 price for the antique model. We'll run this at $12. And these are lucite's. These here test as glass, but I think they're like a porcelain. And then these are a vintage plastics. All right, Anthropology, $12. We're running. It is not signed, by the way. All righty. And we put that one in here. I have a beautiful freshwater pearl and mother of pearl disc necklace. This one is 18 inches. These are the peacock color freshwater pearls. They are genuine freshwater pearls. And this is genuine mother of pearl shell discs, 18-inch. It has a lobster clasp. And it's running. Yep. And this is a tip for anybody who might want to try this. I decided that I would take a 14-inch necklace and put it on the bust, and then over here I stuck a pin in at the point where the 14-inch landed, so I don't have to measure every necklace every time. I can put it up here. If it lands here, I know it's 14. If it lands here, I know it's a 16. And if it lands here, I know it's an 18, which is what this one measures. So you might want to do something like that for yourself and save you a little bit of that pulling out the ruler. I like to give little tips when I can. All right, this one is another statement necklace. This is actually, this one is paparazzi. I don't sell paparazzi very much, but this was in the lot, in the jar, into the jewelry jar, and this was in it. This one is called Bow Before the Queen. Bow Before the Queen. And there, oops, put it on there the right way. There we are. We have black glass beads up on top, and we have a mixture of resin and hematite beads down here, rhinestones. They are definitely hematite colored. Looks like we're at a 20-inch down here with this fully extended. All right. And we are going to run this one for $8. Let me edit it down first. $8. Update the listing. It is running. Hematite colored rhinestones. These are metal here. This is glass. Alrighty. All right, let's see what else is in the bag. This is a cloisonne hand clamping bracelet, hinged bracelet. Bangle bracelet with the butterfly pattern. It does not have a safety chain, but has a spot for one. It is a push and pull. There we go, and it does fit on my 7.5 wrist. However, it's tight, doesn't turn too well, and it looks like this says it will fit 6 3/4 perfectly. And these are so hard to do because when the band is wide, I don't think it's really accurate. So let me measure what the opening is. It looks a little smaller. This opening does look a little smaller. 2 1/4. 2 1/4. So if you have a smaller wrist, this would be good. I'd run this for 10. Oh, butterflies upside down. Or are they upside down this way? Yeah. Restart. Let me put it. I'm gonna make this 10. This is a hinged bangle. Done. Update the listing. Doesn't have a good picture of a hinged bangle in it, but there we go. Cloisonne hinged bangle running for 10. That's my price for the Antico. Alrighty. And let's see what else is down here. Here is here is a cha-cha piece. Cha-cha. Cha-cha. This is a supposed runway designer. It's a Chico's. This is a Chico's. This is not totally runway. This is a Chico's statement necklace. It's on a cloth, like a satin wrapped cord. It has this feature where the ring on top is also wrapped so that when this sets against your neck, you're not going to get pinched. And there we go. These are hollow, like aluminum cha-cha beads. But do I have the length on here? No. I need to update this because, let's see. Upside down. Always upside down first. This is 16 with a 2-inch extension. So it can go up to 18. 16 or 16 to 18. Right off the stage. Let's move the necklace back. Where did our necklace go? There it is. I'm going to spell necklace right because it's not quite right here. There we go. Now you gotta restart the auction first. I wish they would change that so we didn't have to restart the auction before we edit it. There we go. Next one. Click the listing. And now we can move it to the stage and there we go. There we go. It's running. $10. Chico's Cha-Cha. Alrighty. If somebody is interested in Stampin' Up stamp sets or paper, just because I moved off of it doesn't mean I can't go back to it. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I can bring a few of those to the stage. This one is also Chico's. This is a faux druzy. Statement necklace. Here's the Chico's tag. And let me see where we are on length before I put it up there. This is relatively, it's set at 14 now, and it has, looks like a 3.5 inch, almost 3.5 inch extension. So it is 14, 17, it can go up to 17. Here is the druzy look. Let's see, get you, some of these sometimes get twisted around. There we go. That's better. And you do have some glow bugs there. These all glow and the bottom row glows. All right. And that's running for 10. I do have a craft jar started over here, and we can just kind of add some things to that if you like, because I do have some, and then we can run it if that's of interest to you. This is a Byzantine chain. with 2 clips like this on it. I believe what they're saying it is a replacement chain for your over-the-shoulder purse. Okay, but I visualize it as being used as an ID card badge holder. Or just look at how beautiful this is. Just, let's see, get it on here now. Just laying like that on there. I mean, that chain is absolutely gorgeous. And I have this set at $10. And it is running. Beautiful silver tone Byzantine chain in excellent condition. And I didn't give you a length on that either. Oh, I'm so bad. That appears to be a 48-inch. Yeah, that is a 48-inch in case anybody was interested. So you could make that into a belt. And let's see what we have here. This is Sarah Coventry. This is their Crusader Cross. I have this set to start at 15. It's a 24-inch chain. So nice when I write the things down. It is a twisted curb. Vintage C Spring class. I have it set at 15, but I will run it here for 12. There's the Crusader Cross. You got a little jelly belly here, and then 4 faux pearls. And the Sarah Cup, look at the nice condition on that. If you want something run, just say run whatever, and I'll bring it back. I see some pearls. These are nice pearls too. They are the glass ones, the heavy glass. I can get the bag open. You hear them? These are 42 inches, knotted between 42 inches, knotted faux pearls. My inventory tag all the way up out of the way here. There we go. Okay. And that would run for 10. It's running. Okay. Is anyone interested in little stone hearts on the end of a little black cord? $4 each. If so, I will move those over and we can do those. I think they're on 20-inch cords. Those little plasticized cord. Now these are faux pearls as well. These are 56 inches of hand knotted goodness, glass faux pearls, silver tone. And we're going to go around 3 times on this one. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. There we go. And that one is running at I had that set at 18, but we'll run it here at 12. Where did you go? Um, and down this that way. Okay, the listing. And I move it to the stage, and it is running. They almost look like hematites or silver balls, but they are glass, coated glass. Beautiful piece. Okay. Oh my gosh. Let me see. I have some interesting pieces when I was brooch sourcing. These are ceramic, artisan made, and we have a moose head. He's got a made in China sticker. I have them for 10. We'd run them for 8. I have a pair of Druzy. These are Dana Buckman and Druzy wire earrings. They are unsigned, but they are attributed to her through research. And they are stone. And I would run those for $8. Okay, she wasn't in a bag, I don't know. All right, this is another ceramic piece. There was a lot of pieces similar by the same artist, but these ones here were not made in China. These are not made in China pieces. This is ceramic studio artist brooch pin in boho style, $10. And then I have an angel. This is Case Collections angel. I would run her for 8. Get your wings back in there. I'm going to call her K. All right. And then this one is a signed Coro hybrid design. So she's like a one-of-a-kind design. Not made into a production run is what they said. All right, so here she is. She's in that dual texture, gold tone. She is marked Coro over here on the clasp right there. And look at the nice construction of the rivets rather than just being glued there. You could very easily put a pendant through there. I mean a necklace. Very easily. You slide right through. Or a twilly. Oh my gosh, a twilly. Oh, a twilly. Do I have one nearby? I do. It's already hooked to something else, but we'll pull it off. It's tied too. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can get a twilly in here with my price tag in the way. Maybe not. Maybe not. Get a twilly in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. It's not going to want to come through real easily. So I'm going to say that would be better off. Well, it would go through without my price tag in the way. But that would be better off as a chain. But look at how that would look on there. Oh my gosh. I get a twilly through there. We can pin the this right onto the twilly as well. All right, this one is set to go at 15. I'll do it at 10. All right. We have a pair of copper Nautilus shell earring clip-ons. They are not solid. They are concave in the back, just so you know. There's the clips. There's the other portion. They are unsigned. And I have them for 8. I'd run them for 5. All right. So those are going in there. That's going in there. That's going in there. That's going in there. And, you know, when I was purchasing this, the cashier was dropping them into the bag. And I said, you know, those are porcelain. And you know what the little devil said to me? He said, well, you don't have to buy it if I break it. Oh my gosh. The way of the world anymore. Let's see if we can find a nice bag to put this one in. Just keep on. And then I'll show you. Whoa, so sorry. Did you go for a ride? Woo! Whee! Didn't know you were going to see the point, did you? All right, here we go. This is a art glass pendant with, look at that beautiful glitter on there. And that's what I had on this twilly. I had on this twilly. Let's put this back on there and I'll show you. Oh, my hands are so bad. Arthritis is for the birds, I'll tell you. I got injections in my hands, but not a big helper yet. All right, go left over right, right over left. My little old Girl Scout knot there, and that's what I hung on there. And so this was I'd run this for 12 with the twilly. Let's see. Are you adventurous? Are you guys adventurous? This is a Chico's, so be prepared for another statement. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This one is set to run at 15. I gotta shorten it up so that it fits on here. Let's see if I can get it round. Sort of like a chevron pattern. That awesome sauce. This is all loose down here, and then the rest of this is all connected, sort of like chainmail up here on the top. But the fringe is loose. I will run that for 12, which I will do right now. It's running. Boy, I need chapstick, and I should have brought down a beverage, and I did not. Alrighty. Undo, undo. Bang. This one is not sure. It's on a ribbon, satin ribbon closure. It is like medallions and dingle dangles. It's on satin ribbon, black pearl faux, and chain statement necklace. It's to run for 10, so I can run it for 8 if you're interested in that one. Even down here, I can run for 8. All right, I am going to finish this bag, and then we'll work on this craft jar. Just cause. All right, this is a heritage pewter. Creator signed TW. Floral pendant on a silver tone chain. And the chain measures 24 inches. Vintage clasp. Twisted rope. And there is the signature heritage pewter and the TW. And here is the front side of it. Looks like you could take this and have it engraved with a monogram. This one would run at 12. All right, this is maybe of interest. More interesting than anything else I've brought out so far. This is a belt buckle, but it's made of celluloid. Yes. It's got patent pending marks on it. And a number somewhere. I saw a patent pending number, but I think the number is pretty much worn off. But isn't that an unusual belt buckle? Now you can use this clip to secure on a chain as well and wear that on a chain. Or you can use it as a scarf slide. But it is intended to be the buckle of a handmade belt. My mom used to make those. Oh, excuse me, I got to take my sweater off. I'm getting warm here. I was cold, and then, you know, it's 80 some degrees outside, and I'm down here in the basement. It's nice and cool, and I got a little chill on me, but now we have warmed up. So we are shedding a few things. Whew. All right, that's better. I would run this at 12. This is carved cellulose. These are narcissus. Belt, sash, buckle, ivory color. Let's also add scarf slide to the mix. Alrighty. Let's see what's in here. This is Damascene. This is a Starburst Twist gold tone inlay pin with a trombone clasp. I'm going to take it out of the bag if you're interested at 25. Just saves me a little bit of time. Let's see what else is in here because there's all kinds of stuff. These were things that I bought from Adored, so I think you've seen these. So I'm going to put these I sourced from Adored, so I'm going to just take those to the antique mall because I think you've seen them already, and I hate to. Yeah, these have yes, definitely things I've purchased from Adored. I have an Eloxol. Two of them. It's Judy Lee Eloxol. When I bought them, they were hooked together. Only one has the Judy Lee clasp, the other does not. They were hooked together like they were a belt or something. Here is the Judy Lee. And here's the lightweight Eloxol chain. This one is, well, they're both the same length. And I didn't write it. So these are 26-inch. And I have them at 25 for each. I think I could run them at 25 for the pair if you're interested. Look at how an old vintage Eloxol, and I'll show you the clasp because the clasp is a vintage. It's the age of the materials, but look at how the Eloxol stays so shiny and bright while the rest of its maker gets a little darkened. Oh my gosh. So those would be 25 for the pair. If you don't want the pair, it's 15 each for the 15 each if you only want one. And right, there's some things in here that can find their way into the, I think, can find their way into this craft jar. And I will just show you. You can re-watch my last video and to see what went in here. There's some broken chains. There's some lovely glass pieces. This serpentine chain is broken. It's got like that love knot kind of thing in there. There's some pearls and rhinestones that can be harvested here. Some are missing. So This is a piece of rhodochrosite that was broken. I'll show you in a minute what I did with the rest of the necklace to alleviate that. I believe this is a Weiss brooch, but the stem is broken off. So let's see what else we can put in here. This is an acrylic jar. You do not need to take the jar if you want to save on shipping. Oops. Well, don't clunk into the Presidium. Let's turn the Presidium off. It shouldn't be on all day. All right, so we have this about half full. So let's go and see what we can put in here. All right, this is a wrap bracelet that fits into your iWatch. A wrap bracelet that fits your iWatch. This plugs into your iWatch, and then it wraps around. And to tell you the truth, I do not know how you secure it. So it's going in there. This was an interesting thing. This is a very lightweight, like aluminum chain. And it's also got some lightweight safety pins hooked to it. Just the way it is. It's going in there. A package of Claire's piercing things. Some paparazzi earrings. What else we come up with? I think these are all salvageable here. So we'll hold on to this, and then we'll see what else we can find over here. All right. We have this is marked craft. We have a singleton earring. And we have a it's a nice shape on the front. I don't know who makes this. It's not signed, but the back has got wear. So if you're doing some kind of thing where you're putting this on where you don't see the back, that would be fine. That's going in there. We have a piece of, it's a bangle with a piece of malachite on it. And if anybody does stone jewelry, that can be removed and made into some pretty nice stuff. It would be curved, but you could put it on a better bangle and only put it, halfway around, like on a clamper bangle or something. Anyway, that's going in there. This is a huge pendant with a resin center. Yeah, it's going in there. And this is a little Sarah Coventry ring. It has some wear on it, so it's going in there. And a belt buckle with some discolored stones, but they're all there. Oh, nope, there's one's missing, one right here. That could be redone, replated, whatever. It's going in there. And let's see what else we have. A little number 18, or 81. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's an 81 pin. And that's going in there. And then we have some broken pieces of this. If I'm not mistaken, that's Lisner. We got some nice rhinestones on there, some nice faux pearls for harvesting. We have more pieces of that same piece right here. And I think there is a little more of that. This is some kind of enhancer pendant bail that needs a new magnet. This magnet needs to be glued over here so that it actually sticks, okay? So that's what's wrong with that. It's supposed to look just like this one, and this one, the magnet is starting to disintegrate, so that needs replacing too, but it's in there. Hireding baby boy. The cute little beads, but you put your baby's necklace in the there. This one is a fraternity pin, Alpha Epsilon Delta, maybe. It's in there. This one is, I believe this is Weight Watchers. Yeah, it does say Weight Watchers on the back. We've got a stretched out stretchy. This is very easily fixed if you're of the mind to do it. And then so is this. This is a nice stretchy. There is a copper. The plating on this is coming off, and I was going to think that I could totally remove the plating and this would look real nice copper, but it's a magnet therapy bracelet. You can see the magnets on the inside, and some of them are missing, so that's going in there. And then this is a 9C, and it's a golf club. Or is it this way? C6? I would think it goes this way. I have no idea what the meaning of that is. All right, that's in there. Let's see what else we can find. We are these are some gems that were in the bottom of the bag that I sort of sorted out and put together. They seem to all go to the same things.